Hello? Okay, my mic was muted. Very cool. Doesn't look very good, does it? Okay. I've been playing around with the colors off stream. Just a little bit before this. Hello, Yugami. I do see that the people in the server, in the chat, I'm just gonna let them know that they should feel free to continue. Hang on. McQueen. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the colors. I've been trying to play around with the colors. I think part of it was because I shifted it more blue than the original reference. I mean, okay, part of it is the shade problem with the clothing. I didn't know what I want. I still don't know what I want. The other part is that I shifted I made the lighting a little bit more blue than it is in the reference. And as a result, you have I end up with two really strong light sources. There's a blue light source from the top and then there's a yellow one from the bottom. The reference has a stronger yellow hue. And then that made things a little bit more difficult to work with. I prefer like the blue, orange, purple, like this, not orange, but like this range of colors here between red and blue. That's why I lean towards this very heavily whenever I do stuff. But as usual, you know, like if I'm aware of this, if I'm aware of the fact that I'm shifting it away from the reference and I made it that way, then that's fine. But I wasn't aware, I just made it happen by accident. But now I realize that is a thing. If I push the yellow out really strong, now we have two really strong light source and it's kind of weird. I think for the most part you don't really want this. I also don't know how to do the math for all these nonsense because the light hit the legs, it's gonna bounce on here, but then there's lights that's coming from the sky, blah blah blah. So I think we should probably stick to just one. Is the thing. But in any case, I think colors are very tricky. I'm gonna do more color studies too. I think I want to do more color studies. I think I should focus on simpler forms and simpler ideas. So previously we were doing like color studies with environments and stuff, which is fine, which has its own like sort of thing you can learn, I suppose. But I think it's probably better to focus on colors as a color if it's really meant to be a color study, which reminds me, actually I should just write it in the slowly accumulating wisdom of like what is important and what is this? Oh, this is the junk that I did. That's fine. So the color study here, do not render big brushes only. And I think like conceptually I thought that, hey, if you're doing colors you shouldn't care too much about the shapes and textures and blah blah blah, and that makes a lot of sense. But then when I was doing it with the environments, I realized that that's not really possible because you have all these tiny minute colors everywhere. And now I realize the reason why is not because this sentence is wrong, it's because we're doing stuff with too much detail in it. So if we just don't do simple scenes only, then this will work. Then we can just keep to the big shapes and only focus on the colors. Because like, oh man, like e.g. an apple, right? Just a single apple. An apple. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with some color studies, I think. Makes more sense. Yeah, kind of like that. But like I think that sentence as it is a little bit too vague. Because keeping it simple could mean a lot of things and in a lot of aspects. And sorry, was there a space in my other one? There wasn't. Okay, cool. In this case, we need to explicitly state that, hey, what we're keeping simple is the subject matter, is the scene. Otherwise, it's so tiny. Oh, because I made this a 4K, right? Fine, I'll make it 4K. 3840. I've been trying to like create a document of a bunch of points that I would like to make videos on. Let me see if I can bring it up. I think this one will make like a good long video down the line at some point. This thing here, it's kind of long. But the idea is that like it's just a list of stuff that I wish I had known, like how to think about stuff, you know. Like if you want to learn art from absolute beginner, it's I will start off with like how badly do you want it, you know, because it's not going to be a fast thing. It's going to be a very difficult journey, so on and so forth. And then what kind of medium, what kind of art, like why are you drawing it, how to use reference, what is it about using reference? Are you using it for the shapes? Are you just want to copy some shapes, or you want to learn the structure, you want to learn anatomy, you want to learn perspective? Depends on how you want to do it. You're not supposed to tackle everything at once. I think the biggest problem in the beginning was that I only have one evaluation, right? Hello, George. You see a piece of image that you draw, illustration, a piece of artwork that you drew, and I only got one feedback, which is that it's bad, but I didn't know why it was bad. I think that's the part. And then if you can break down why it's bad and you only tackle one problem at a time, and be very clear about how is it that you can tackle one problem at a time, because I'm still screwing that up right now, then you can improve stuff. And then that gives you the wins that you need, because like I forgot where if I wrote it down here, but in art it's a very pain in the ass journey. You kind of need a lot of wins. You need to make yourself win every time you try to do something and feel good about it. If not, you would just stop coming back. And then some of it is knowledge, some of it is experience. I always thought that if you know how to do it, you know how to do it, which is true fundamentally, but some of the knowing comes from failing. It is not about just knowing how to do one thing, but it's also about knowing like how not to do it, like what makes it not work, I think. Especially when it comes to style. I think style was a big pain in the ass problem for me, because I thought I wanted like, you know, I want a unique style, I want a special style that's just mine. But it isn't about like going around and window shopping other people's stuff, because I can take one hair render from here, one body render from here, but I come to realize that it doesn't feel like yours. At least for me, even if I do that, it doesn't feel like it's mine. It only still feel like it's mine if I not only do that, but also do all the other styles that I don't like, and then try those things and fail those things and do it, and then be like, oh yeah, I don't like this because of XYZ reason, and I like this because of ABC reason. And then I combine both sides of the equation, and that points me to a direction of render. And then that's like, oh, this is the direction, that's my style, right? You just knowing like what you like is not enough. You need to know what you don't like. I think was the important thing. What is doing stuff originally? I think this is a difficult question to answer. That's why I don't have anything here, because I haven't started on this part yet. But I think this will be an interesting point to talk about. And then there's also, of course, work ethic and time management. I think like a big part so far has been wasting a lot of time on doing stuff. Like actually, to be honest, I just realized that this is kind of the problem that I had before, isn't it? You remember when I was tackling like the girl on the stairs, and on the bridge stairs, and as well as the one with the background with my own character Ria standing in the front. I think both cases the problem was that I just didn't have enough colors and rendering stuff in my head to pull from. So why is it that I'm trying to talk about art polish when those, you know, building blocks are still not there? I've been doing things like 3 times in a row now, and I just keep wasting time on this. I just need to dig down, like dig in and only render black and whites or something like that for like a good amount of time to get steady. But like, and then like how to basically make yourself work instead of like having to force yourself each time and overcome that. You know how like you are, let's say you're playing games right now, and someone tell you to go work. That initial inertia and like activation energy required is like huge. So I'm trying to figure out how is it that I can hack it. Part of it is that you have a fixed time for something, and there's some reason that keeps you coming back for a good few months before it becomes like lifestyle. The other part would also be to lower the energy that's required, like the activation energy. So for me, I think music helps a lot. If I can listen to music and get inspired by the music and feel like I want to do something, then it's great. Hello, Kirio. So I'm trying to compile like a bunch of stuff here. And at the end here, like I got good news, bad news. You know, the bad news is this long as journey. It's gonna suck, right? It's not gonna be fun. But the good news is that if someone managed to sit through this entire video, which I do not know how I'm gonna make, because I imagine this will be pretty long, maybe nearing an hour, possibly, if I just keep talking about stuff. And it's gonna be more like a podcast, there's not gonna be a lot of visuals. So if that's the case, if someone can sit through the entire thing and listen to every single thing, like you guys are coming back here every day, then the good news is that you guys are definitely gonna make it, because you clearly want it bad enough, right? The question is always, how badly do you want it? Every single one of this point, I will just go back to this question. It's like, how badly do you want this thing? Because you're gonna have to do a lot of work. So yeah, if you can sit through like an hour long of me just ranting, or you guys are sitting through 3 hours of me ranting every day, then you guys will definitely have the heart to do it. You know, not like those AI bros, right? So that's kind of this other nonsense that I'm trying to keep. But anyways, that's a bit of a sidetrack. I'm going to go and do some more basic color studies. I think like actually like apples and shit. And yeah. See if I can learn something from those coloring. So right now, like even if I want to go ahead, I could just go ahead. I know for a fact that I'm probably not going to be very satisfied with whatever that comes out of this. But I also know for a fact that it's inevitable. I would like to think that, you know, if I did a bunch of black and white, I did a bunch of color studies separately, then coming back into this will make me like make it super duper smooth and make it super duper good, even if it's just one try. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think there is some other hurdle that I have to cross when it comes to specifically making something that is I wouldn't even call this original, but something complete like this, you know. You're not just tackling one thing, but you're tackling everything at once. I think there's something else in there, which I don't have the answer for just yet, but it's yeah, so anyways, what I'm saying is I have to trudge through this. What's the word? Anyways, I have to go through this anyways. Try to go through this. Actually, this is interesting. There's like this picture of a pepper here, and then someone actually did like their own version of it with like a green highlight. I don't really get the green highlight because in my head I feel like green highlight means green lighting, right? Green lighting means the lid side of the pepper should be a little bit more green than orange than what the orange is, like what the original orange is supposed. But anyways, I guess I'm just gonna do this too. Honestly, if the sketches are a little bit more stabilized recently, I think maybe I should just stop doing sketches instead, and I start off every stream with a color study. I remember reading somewhere that Disney animators, they always start off with like a drawing from life, like a actual study every day before they start work. Everyone would just sit down and do it together. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, anyways, that's probably all the rent for now. The other renting. Should I bring it over here? Pointy. I should probably draw bigger. Probably make it bigger. Becoming a mirror or something? Right, but isn't the highlight itself representative of the light source? Right, something needs to be that bright, right? To give it in the first place. Because it's still, like, even if it's I don't think it's the same as becoming a mirror, because mirror is going to reflect everything. But in like this diffuse surface, it's only going to be the light source that's still visible. So the shiny it should be like just the light source. kind of dark. Yeah, I can fix the color later. Oh, is that so? Is that so? That's good, that's good. I think I'm not gonna care about the shapes too much this time. I'm just gonna try and get some good colors in. It's not quite the same orange here. Yeah, I don't know what to lock to. Is it the same version as as the one you posted in the Discord? Am I too red? I can't even tell. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Good, good, good. You get positive feedback. This one is a bit too loud. I should lock. Oh, I did lock this. Never mind. Hype, hype, hype. Oh yeah, by the way, is Wanna going through any specific topics in the chat? In the Discord? It's white. Yeah, it's been a couple of months, I think. I think the last time he used the scheduling thing, so it might be available to you might be able to find it if you go back and look at it under the events part chat thing. I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, I think it's ambient, the second one, but like he's talking about Curious talking about the fact that the shadow is more orange, which means some of the light that passed through the lantern, the pepper, is getting the color of the pepper. Blah. Do you mean mid-autumn? I remember going out with lanterns and shit, and then just burning a bunch of candles. That's about it. If that's what you're referring to. Oh yeah, I have some vague memories of it. It's been a long time though. I think it's been a long time since I've last celebrated anything at all. uh, I don't know if it's just because I'm tired right now, but I feel like I'm just really tired. Uh, like I feel like I've always been just really tired. Rather, should I say? Yeah, I think that's SSS. I think that's why it's so red at the border. Like, the thing about celebration is that it takes quite a bit of energy, and if you're not really happy about something, it's kind of hard to celebrate. Like, it feels really disingenuous to be like, yay, you know, like, hey guys, we're here to commemorate blah blah blah. But I just feel like, you know, it's like a lie. It feels like it's a lie. Because I am not particularly happy or whatever with it. I'm just saying, it's like 200, sure, you know, like, you know, it could be 1,000 for I care, but I'm still not good enough. I guess nothing to celebrate here. Nothing to see here. In my head, that's all I ever think about. I guess I'm waiting for that one day where I finally get to be good enough and make something original that I'm proud enough. Then I can celebrate. I can be like, we've made it, guys. This is it. This is what we've always wanted. Um, yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna take though, but you know, if it's doable in this timeline, we're gonna get there. If it's not doable, we're gonna die trying. That's all I can do. Keep trying. Like, if you give me a reference like this, I feel like I can draw decent. The moment it's gone or I have to do something new, it's like I just like, what? What's happening? Instantly crippled. I just don't know what to do. There must be something that I'm still missing, I think, in my study process. Let's bring this up. Cheesecake, I don't really know if I like it. Just based off of vibes, I don't think I like it because it looks kind of. I like cakes that are. I like sponge cakes. I like cakes, you know, like it's like rough, it's like textury, but it's like solid. But cheesecake is kind of not solid, and it's also cheese, which I'm not that big of a fan of, especially not in desserts. I like pizzas though. I am pineapple on pizza though. I do eat pineapples on pizzas. I do like it. I grew up eating the Hawaiian, so it's my kind of jam. I've always had it. Like it's like my comfort food. Pineapple and pizza. I don't know why I'm sighing a lot today because I'm finding it a little bit hard to breathe. I think I'm probably not breathing very well right now. That's why I'm constantly taking deep breaths. Yeah, have you tried it? Have you tried it? If you tried it and you don't like it, I think that's fair. It's not as weird as you might think, though. Like, I feel like it's like people add like soy sauce to desserts because like the saltiness actually helps it. There's also a lot of other like sort of fruits in your like dishes kind of dish. Like what was it? That's like mango chicken, right? It's mango chicken. Like the sourness kind of adds to the savoriness of the chicken. In a lot of dishes, people also add sugar to it because it makes it just a little bit sweet. I mean, but if you don't like it, it gets a little bit disgusting quickly because the sugar, the sweet taste, I think. Yeah, honestly, it's like yeah, if you grew up eating it, I think you will like it. Because it makes the flavor a little bit more complex, just a little bit more. That's like, it's not just like salty, right? It has a little bit of sourness, it has a little bit of sweetness, like for example mango chicken. Because by adding one fruit, you're adding the sourness and the sweetness. So instead of just it being salty, you get a little bit more stuff in it. But if you don't like it, or if you haven't never had it, it might be super off-putting because you're just not expecting that taste. Yeah, I feel like eating Hawaiian right now. Maybe I have pizza for dinner. It's been a while because I keep crapping my intestines out. But if it's for pineapple on pizza, then maybe it's worth it. I think mine's not as vibrant, my stuff, for some reason. I don't know how they're getting this glow. I think maybe I need to mix this red a little bit more. Maybe if I use an airbrush on top. Oh yeah, maybe this is it. I'm not sure though. But some of the glow, for sure, is like I need to lose the edges. That gets that glow in there. But it's just that kind of hard to control with an airbrush. Oh, not mango pizza, Igami. Sorry, mango and chicken is not like a pizza thing. It's just a mango and chicken. There are also like pineapples and sweet and sour pork or something. It's like I vaguely remember there's like more fruits here and there. Oh, I see. we can do the green highlights too. We can do it too. I do like it though, it contrasts really nicely. Oh, I didn't save the oops. Oh, did they reflect the light? Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's overlay it and see how it looks. Mine's too big, bro. Mine's too big. That's what she said? Damn, bro. Oh, my shadows were not saturated enough still, huh? Interesting. Dang, dude, it's pushed all the way to the edge. Super saturated. What about the green? Oh, okay. This is still red. Mine is actually green. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm just not saturated enough. I wasn't bold enough. Can make it a bit more deep red. Maika. Good enough though. Good enough. Actually no, it's not good enough. Is it good enough? Like, because I'm not here for the shape. I'm here for the colors. Damn, this is like entirely 100% saturated the whole time, dude. I've never seen it like this before. It's like forming a C curve, but on the very extreme edge of the triangle. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't know, like, what is it that I'm supposed to take away from color studies is the bigger problem. Like, I think studying maybe other people's studies is a little bit better, because you can see exactly what colors they chose. Like, the only thing I can manage from looking at a photo is try to replicate it exactly. But I don't feel like I learned a lot from that. I'm kind of curious, what is it? What color is this reflected light that they chose? Guess I might as well put it here. It's about the same. But the light is here. Indeed. I feel like the color relationships is that's why I'm kind of at a loss. I feel like it's easier to study specific color effects on simple objects. So if you have like a single sphere or like a single apple, but you have like 1 or 2 light sources or 3 light sources on it or something like that, you can see how the different stuff interacts, perhaps. Right? Maybe you have like a simple tabletop too. But then like the relationship changes, right? Like if you start adding more elements in, for example, if you have just, it doesn't even have to be next to the object, right? It's not about like reflected light affecting the original object. But like just having more stuff in your composition, you will have to change the color balance. so that you don't have one thing that's super out there. So I don't know whether how to fill this gap is the thing. I feel like part of it really is just trying out like full illustrations like this, and then try to make it work, and then go back to it after some time, and then do another review of it, maybe get some critique. From sphere to other object. Not quite. Not quite. I don't think so. I think... Yeah. I think it would be a similar problem, right? To what I just described, in that, like, a sphere is too... Oh, no, it's not. Okay, no, wait, hang on. So, let's say in this case here, I have a source from the bottom, I have a source from the top. Hello, Uni. Hello, Duvet. I can what? I can try and, No, I was just thinking like, but it's a misconception. I was just thinking that, hey, a sphere is too simple, you know? If you have like it's usually like one light source, it's just one light side, one shadow side, and then blah blah blah. But I can have a bunch of light like this too, and then I can see how the colors play with each other, and then I can take the information and then translate it over to something more complex like anatomy. But yeah, I think I'm still having issues splitting the problems out. So there's the color part, and then there's the shape part, right? The form part, especially the clothing. Yes, dailies. Maybe I can do like a clothing study that someone else has done. Then I can get some shapes in my head. I don't know. What do you got for me, Duvet? Let me see. Maybe we can do a study of this artist. Oh, I'm following them. Hey, I'm following them. I don't know what forum though. What are we talking about? I'm talking about my what are we talking about actually? I think for the most part, which one? Like the bell pepper uni? This one is a study of a photo, which apparently I can do, but when it comes to something more complex, I don't really know where I want to go. That's the thing. But anyways, we're coming right back to this. Thank you, Uni. Are these roses painted? They are painted, right? I can't really tell. I guess they must be. But this kind of stuff is great, like you don't have to worry so much about the shapes and stuff, but it tells the story, it sets the mood. Just like gradients and stuff. I say just, but like to do this myself is I don't know if I could. Looks very nice to me. Damn, we're popping off like we have a session going on in Discord, and then we have stuff going on here. It's insane. Very nice. Oh, sorry, I forgot to send the link. Oops. What are you doing in Discord? I'm not 100% sure, but I believe based on the latest message sent into the chat, I think Gib, GIB, the person with the username GIB is probably asked Walnut some questions, or like, yeah, some questions, and then one is basically guiding them through it. Sorry, when was this? This is 2025 March. Oh, wait. Interesting, interesting. Has studies in the volume. Damn, this person. Oh, this must be a photo manipulated into like a illustration, right? The clock looks super. This part looks super duper real. All these things here. I was gonna say that if they like progressed from. When was this? Because this is last year March. If they went from that to painting like this in like 1.5 years, maybe they painted over a photo. That's possible. That's insane amount of hard work. I like these kinds where it's. I don't know if you guys like see a story in these. I don't really see any story in these, but I just vibe with it. I don't really see a story. Huh. I don't know if I'm just too tired recently. I don't really have any opinion over most of these. I think I used to talk more about the rendering stuff, but I don't really know what to think of it. Anyways, thank you, Duvet. Sorry, I always forget to... Maybe it's the music as well. I'm just kind of zoning out. Sitting here. Yeah, I think trying to play around with render quality might still be a little bit early, perhaps. Yeah, I need a little bit more proficiency in the color and forms first. Maybe if I take one of the existing sketches that I've already done like this, and then I color it, it would be a little bit easier, because then I don't have to worry about the shapes. I can just worry about the colors and playing around with the colors and polish. But anyways, in the meantime, I don't know what I'm doing with this one. Where do I want to go? I don't know. I've changed some colors already since the last time we were at it. I primarily made the blue a little bit bluer, just because I liked it. And as I was explaining when the stream first started, I just realized that that I made the blue bluer than the reference. So it looks like there's two very strong light sources on her. So I can turn down the blue, I can turn down the yellow, I guess. I can make the background more blue, and then everything will just be more blue. Not like that though. Probably not like this, but anyways. I don't know what's a good way to make it blue. Probably better to just tune it by hand. I just turn it off. Oh, I guess it's kind of weird. Alright, I'm gonna run away. I'm going to do another clothing study first. More colored studies, I think. I want. Colors, colors, colors. Why am I at the hair? How did I get here? Oh, what is this? Wait a second. Oh wait, didn't someone share this artist before? Like 100 streams ago? I vaguely remember. Photo or not photo? What is the goal of it, I guess, is the problem. If its form is better with photo. I thought my man was naked for a second. Oh my god. Trying to see if I can find like similar poses. If not, maybe I just take this. wondering if I can find. So maybe I can tackle one thing at a time. If I can study some clothing and then just render the clothing and then study something else like the hair render and then do the hair. I was gonna just do it by feel, but I don't really know where to go now. Anyways, so I think I probably need some help. Because it would just be that, would it not? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do this one. I was looking for compression folds, I think that's the problem. Something that lets the clothing sag and then have a bunch of horizontal folds is what I want. Plus tension ones are a lot easier to understand, I feel like. These ones here I feel harder. I feel it's harder. Shit, what's the artist name? Keep it simple. If we use this. Down to the form, right? So what is it then? You have the underlying structure and then right, because this is like this, right? So it's like tight here and let go here. And then this way. This one too. But there's compression here, right? So okay. So we're like, okay, so there's whatever that's holding the clothing up here, some kind of elastic band, and then it's loose from here, or at least that's the plan. And then the breasts are here, so it pushes it up, so there's more draped ones here. But because she's sitting like this, there should be some compression here. But I don't know how this part is resolved, and I don't know how these parts are gonna work. I'm seeing this. So this is the compression interacting with this guy, I guess. Right here. These are all compressions coming out. This is interacting. So got the blue guys here, and then we got the red ones that come down, and then this is all going that way. So if I want to do it here, We have this. So we have compressed stuff coming out. So this is up top. Depends on how much slack there is here. I do a little bit. Okay, but wherever the breast is at the tip of it, there will be a fold here, right? Because we're saying that it's resting on like that. So we can do that. And it interacts with the horizontal. Yeah, this can be something that works, I suppose. What about this space here? Yeah, not to mention. But this is AI, this is not the best reference, but if it's tight, then we would have, so like these folds here. I mean, but if you just drape something on a sphere, you would get it, right? Where we have those references. Space, bit of a gap, so opens up, more compression, more compression. Oh. That's pretty good. This part, and then it transits. And this part is being pushed. Oops. This is going to think I'm gonna do a study of these two things first. The ball and the dress here. Maybe it's better. I think I know what you're saying. Primarily right now, it's just that I am not sure about some stuff, I think. I don't know if doing this necessarily makes me sure, though. Know what I need to know. But I figure I'll just do something first. I don't think mine's so much of a... Yeah, I guess it is a study session. I think Walnut's one is a little bit more... it has more explanations, I think. Mine is like, I just don't know what I'm doing. Especially like, oh man. What is happening? Actually, no, I can do everything first in this go. Missed it. Oops. Am I this off? What? I think the nerves are getting to me. I can feel it. My brain is like, oh, you gotta finish that piece. You gotta finish it. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Yeah, what do I do? What do I do? And I was like, oh. Just lower. Extend it slightly. I do it like this. I want to be a bit more aware of the form real quick, so I'm going to do some lines around the thing. And how do I do this? How should I do this? Oh, it's behind the ball, I see. think it probably just means a lot of information on the sides because it's curved. I'm guessing. Where's the marker? Oh yeah, you're back, right, Jenny? Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Have you brought your monitors along and back? A lot of work. I take it that they survived the trip. Because you would have known by now, since you just set it up. I see. 4K monitors, huh? You know, I had a 4K laptop in 2016 because it was a big hype back then, I remember. Because it's a laptop too. And honestly, that thing has been nothing but trouble. Because all the UI elements are so tiny. And sometimes things don't work properly because of scaling or whatnot. So ever since then, I'm just like, probably no more 4K for me. I had enough of 4K. Okay, hopefully I have all the colors I need here. Yeah, but sometimes things still don't work properly, especially like some of the slightly older software. I'm not 100% sure. I knew I ran into problems back then though, for sure. I can't remember what exactly it was. And that laptop was chunky. It was like almost, it was like 3 kilograms or something, 3 point something. It's meant to be like a gaming. Wait, was it meant to be gaming? Hang on. Oh. I see, that's good. That's good. Oh, shit. What do I do? What do I Yeah, put things where they need to go first. A smaller brush though. Oh, you did? Which way did you go? Did you go like adjustment route? I believe it was. Adjustment versus airbrush. Airbrush, please. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Things are kind of slow at work. For me, at least. And I wonder if no one's talking about it, because I guess it's just the end of the year or something, and then they're like, or maybe they're actually okay with me being a bit slower. Or maybe I'm not actually slower. I'm not even sure anymore, but I'm pretty sure I am though. I don't know how adults keep adulting. Like, even if you take some days off and quote unquote rest, it doesn't ever feel like rest. I don't know. This is kind of jank. Because of the fact that it's going from big to small here, makes it kind of hard to paint with one single brush size here. My brush size is fixed because it's easier to control the edges if it is fixed. But it's impossible to draw these guys properly unless I keep going back and forth. Hit the strong airbrush where I change the lighting to cool lighting. Oh, I see. Cococa. Oh, I see. It's meant to be cute. Yes, if you could, please. Oh, it's too squished. It's too squished. Squish, squish, squish. What I see, I see, I see, I see. Oh, what was the other original? I think the background's fine. Yeah, I don't think it's too distracting. Colder lighting, huh? Did you have to repaint anything? Did you have to repaint anything, Uni? Or did you like just airbrush the colder lighting in? Hello, Rizky. Rizkia? It's kind of, mine looks so ugly. What the hell is this? Oh, I see, I see, I see. It was a separate layer, huh? Interesting, because I can't tell where the layer separation would be. Like which part of it would be on a separate layer. Oh my god. This stupid ball of fabric. Yeah, is it just the Plus yellow lighting, right? So I'm assuming this yellow lighting layer is responsible for the lighting on every single part across all the different like the hair, the skin, and the wings. I see similar colors on the wings and the hair. Maybe the skin has its own layer of for light. Oh. The highlights it has its own layer, perhaps. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Uni. Ah, I see it. Huh. And the rest of the blue light is just overlay then? That's the overlay part. Soft light, okay. I have half the mind to just blur everything and redefine the edges here. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I'm gonna have to paint over everything anyways. I must have just painted in instead of blurring everything. And now that even shadows darker, change it to more warm color, make blue stand out more. I see. Like a pink. It's interesting how the different software has different take for the way that they do the thumbnail for layers. Clip Studio does it just so it keeps the resolution consistent every time, but you get a bunch of layers where you can't really tell what's happening because it's tiny. Or you can have it fill up the entire thumbnail with the zoom in one. I like consistent width because theoretically it feels like it's easier to tell what's you know, overlap, where is what. But then reality you can't really see what's happening anyways. So oh, that's interesting. That seems like a useful feature. Huh. It's like what I do with my it's like what I do manually every time with the double clicking. Except it's automatic. Oh man, I feel so tired. Why am I so tired? Is it? Yeah, it's the first time, isn't it? Wait, were you always... Have you always been in Japan since the beginning? I guess you just came back then. First time in ages. Dang, dude. Am I getting glazed right now? Wait, here, is that for me or is that for uni? That question. Okay, okay, makes sense. Oh my god. That is very commendable, I think. I just want to go back to sketching, man. I don't want to look at colors anymore. Hello, G-Talk. too bright, isn't it? Let me bring it down a bit. What about next level? The same thing. Would be what? No, por ejemplo. So this is I guess this is a separate channel. Only the overlaps where it is small. But it's not yet. So like catches and catches. What is this? It must be this way. It's hitting this, but not this. Right. So this must be the same tangent. But this one did not hit the same tangent. Maybe just this? Cooking, cooking school? Did I mention I have a friend who wanted to do art and then he ended up doing baking instead? I think he's still doing art here and there. I mean, he's I don't know. Actually, I don't know what his motivations are for picking art up. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know. Anyways, he baked some cake and then he started getting fat. It's kind of funny. It's weird, man. Because I have okay, you know, I had like a six people friend group, me included, six people in total, and he's not known for being the big one. You know, we have like a bigger guy. He's not even big by any shall I say modern standards. It's not close to the kind that we might think of, you know, that we see on TV and stuff. But yeah, he was not known for being big, but it's kind of funny. He got big afterwards. Cake. I mean, like, if you bake like a huge cake and, you know, it's not necessarily that good, like, also even if it is good, like, how are you gonna get rid of it? Like, you kind of have to eat it, I suppose. How has Mia been? Mia has been looking for, as far as I know, still looking for a job still. Looking for a studio to take him in. The one that, wait, no, hang on. I don't know if I should talk about this, but yeah, he's still looking for one. In the meantime, I only managed to meet up with him once in VR chat because I stayed out until 5 a.m. But other than that, yeah, I haven't seen him just like the rest of you guys, except for that one time. Neighbors, I don't know if like I don't know, like growing up I've never really had this concept of having good relationship with neighbors. They just kind of exist and no one really interacts with one another. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, you don't you know, come mess with me, I don't go mess with you kind of situation, which I do enjoy. I like that over being like super friendly and I don't know, having to interact every time. I guess, but I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't be that bad though. I mean, if that were the case. Nothing against that, to be honest. Yeah, it's the initial job, right? It's the first one. Like, if he can get in the initial one, then that's it. Like, you don't have to deal with all the LinkedIn people. Like, you need 5 years experience for an entry-level job anymore. I got pretty lucky. I didn't have to struggle a lot when I was looking for my first one. but this is slightly bright. This guy's cooled down. Does this look good? I'm trying to make it look as good as I can make it look, but it doesn't really look very good. Maybe I'll try stylizing it instead. And controlling all the edges are kind of hard. How do I make it stylized? I just need to step the values. Backgrounds matter. That is true. It will change the perception of the colors for the most, mainly I guess, right? But like for the rendering, I feel like the rendering is kind of not a very good. Okay, I'm gonna try something else, perhaps. What am I doing? Right. What's the plan here? I can just take this, put it on top. I don't feel very, what's the word, engaged into what I'm doing. It's weird, it's both engaged and slightly not engaged, because it's difficult stuff for me, so time doesn't pass as fast as usual. So in that regard, I'm definitely a little bit more in the moment, I suppose. But then at the same time, I feel like my mind's really foggy. It's like I don't really think clearly, and it's not necessarily because I'm just tired. Maybe it's just tired. I don't know. It feels like my mind's trying to run away from this. That's what it feels like. Oh wait, wrong layer. Okay, I want to do step. I want to do solid colors. Let's do 2 steps first, and then I'll break it more and more. I want to split it into drawing a sphere and what do you call it? The rest of the fold separately. Oh, but it's interesting. If it's a ball, that means it would actually get darker stuff. The bottom. You. This is a linear transition. Just step through. Yeah, if I just step through this, what would it look like? Okay. So now it's the same deal, right? Need to see this roughly. Just holding my shape, so that's fine. Okay. Let's say I do this. Fabric provided. Say it's this guy. Right, but there's a lot of different values in here though. So if I do this, that means I have to figure out what to group together. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's not that I'm trying to practice cell shading, it's just that uh, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I just don't know. I feel like I just need to do more things. As long as I keep painting and trying to apply what I'm doing, I feel like it probably is going to help me somehow. Let me see. Is Super Mario music copyrighted? I'm about to find out. Hang on, let me see. Why am I getting so many likes today? I don't understand. I didn't do anything different. But anyways, yeah, I don't really get what is it that I'm trying to do. I know I just kind of want some shapes, and maybe I just want a better understanding of what's going on with the shadows, I think, was the original idea. And then, as I was painting, it just didn't look very good, no matter what I do with the shapes and stuff. So I thought maybe if I go just hard edges, so cell shading, maybe it'll look better. I don't know. I just thought that it's something to try, I suppose, something to give it a shot. Both look kind of poo-poo farts. A little too dark. I think the thing I'm mostly concerned about is the shapes, like the edges and stuff. So, because in the sketches, man, I don't know what the final thing I want is supposed to look like. So if I don't want to use a reference to get shapes and stuff, and I just want to figure out what is it that I can draw, then I just need to jump in and just do whatever, see where I end up. But at the same time, I'm actively rejecting all the shapes that I have and what I come up with. I'm kind of at an impasse where I'm just kind of putting myself, like, I'm standing in front of the wall and I'm saying I can't walk forwards. Is kind of how it feels like right now. But wondering if that helps with a little bit of the stuff here. Oops. Ooch. I think I'm just gonna have to struggle for a bit until I figure out exactly what is it that I... Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that it? Hey chat, what is it that I'm feeling right now? Hey chat, what do I want to do? Oh man. God damn, bro. Hey chat, what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to do with my life? Yeah. It seems like I'm feeling something. Hey, chat, am I feeling something? Hey, chat, what is this emotion that I'm feeling right now? Maybe I should just go with a study with the shapes that I have here. I'm trying to come up with some original stuff. Slightly more original stuff. I just think it looks like crap, but I don't know what to... Because it's these kind of draping foes. Drape foes? What was it called again? Loop foes? Anyways, it's these kind of foes where it drips off of drapes off of some object, interacting with the compression foes as a result of the sitting posture. And I don't know what's happening in that transition period. So like compression is just like these guys. And then we have the ball thingy here. So as you compress, but then again, you know, like would this happen in real life? Because the photo doesn't do this. So maybe because like the compression is causing there to be enough slack in the fabric that you don't really get these kind of folds that's happening when you drape something off anymore. Because it'll be propped up, right? Like there'll be this fabric will be pushed up away from Zeboba's. So maybe the Zeboba's shape no longer applies here, and it's just all compression, which is kind of what we're seeing here. I mean, even if it's okay, even if I want to do a study, okay. Okay, let me just do a study. Let me just put the shapes in and see how I feel about that. I think I did that once already. Didn't I do that once already? Okay, let's pretend we didn't see that mess. Yeah, this is gonna just take a while of like messing around, screwing around, and actually, eventually, I think the first thing I realize is like, what is it that I... no, I actually don't know. Anyways, just keep doing it as my philosophy right now. Don't really know what's necessarily bad or good, or like how to get better shapes. But if we keep trying and doing stuff, at some point we'll figure it out, right? Yeah, it's all good. I think... Ooh... Like, it's always like, so in real life it's very complicated. Like there's so many colors, so many values, so many different ones, right? Different colors. But if you put it into a drawing, it, number one, if you do it, it's to that extent, it's just realism. And I want to stylize it, right? So you have to make some decisions on what to simplify. But as you simplify the shapes, you kind of want to also group the shapes together. So it's not that necessarily noisy. So you have like a big blob of shadow, and then we have just enough sort of undulations on the edges to suggest a specific form, to suggest a specific type of material. Just enough to suggest it, but not enough to make it so noisy that it's like a real life has so many different shapes in there. That's what I want to achieve, I think. And like if I can kind of do it for the sketches, the black and white sketches, I feel like I should be able to just do it with color, right? What's the difference? You know, it's just change one to a blue color, change one to a purple color. I think maybe mainly the problem here is because I'm dealing with compressions, which I'm not that familiar with, I think. Also partly the fact that, you know, I'm rendering and then my mind's like, you gotta do better than sketches. You gotta go further. Blah blah blah. That kind of... Anyways. A lot of things are working at the same time here. So I feel like as long as I keep doing, you know, I'll probably go through all these different ideas that I have, figure out if they work or don't work. And then as I get used to the process and it also doesn't seem as sort of special anymore to render something, then I also feel less scared and blah blah blah. I think that is probably the way forwards. Yeah, this is like the part of the process where it's really just experience of trying a bunch of stuff, I feel like. There's some, like I was saying, I was coming out with this list of stuff that I want to make a video about, which is just about stuff that I wish I had known 10 years ago. Some ideas. Because my biggest ideas, like the biggest thing in my head back then was that if I know how to draw something, okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. If I know how to draw it, I know how to draw it. It's kind of stupid, but some things, like if you know how to do it, you can do it. Like for example, just adding chromatic aberration, or like just painting a sphere or something like that. But then as you're getting more complex and then having different elements that you need to balance, I think those kind of things is not just about knowing anymore. It's like, I mean, it is still knowing at the end of the day, but it's just trying. It's just experience at that point. And then I think that's kind of what's happening here. Don't have enough experience to really figure out what is it that would look good. Like what kind of shapes would I like, you know? There's always, oh yeah, there's always to start big, right? And then make it smaller and more detailed as we go along. Maybe I can just keep it simple first, get some big shapes in. Let me see what big shapes I can get in based on this. Sorry, I'm just ranting. I don't know what's happening. Oof. I guess if I'm following the original reference, I would just have to block out this entire part. Sorry, this thing is too big, right? What? Put on it. Ugh. Finally getting into the thick of it, of like really just sitting down and rendering and just actually tackling the main problem that I've always had, which is just rendering and painting and shapes and colors. And I've been running for like 5 years now. Only these 2 months, was it like last month? We're trying, truly starting, I think. Finally at the starting line. Why is my pen so high? So much higher. Oh, actually maybe... Wait, hang on. Oh, because my legs were pushed out, I think. Yeah, I mean, if technically I ran for 10 years. In total, for the color. I ran for 5 years before I started art, and then I ran for a couple more years after I started art because I only focus on lines and just copying other people's shapes and colors. And then now I'm trying to fully understand what is happening so I can actually use it. Am I trying... anyways. Just gotta keep at it. Oh man. The irony is that probably in that 10 years that I've been running for art, I've not been doing any exercise. So... Physical fitness is absolute dog water right now. One thing's for sure though, honestly, like, okay, this may be slightly off topic, but the more I do these like photo sort of studies, the more I'm realizing that it's not necessarily as complex as I previously thought. I know I was just complaining about how complex it is, but I think in the past it's always like, hey, it looks insane. Like, how am I supposed to study a photo? There's so many things in there. But then the more colors you put down, the more things you put down, you start to realize that, oh, okay, there's actually this subtlety here. Let me try to account for that. And then you will see the next thing. It's like you constantly see a new thing to do. So it's not as like impossible as I previously thought. It is possible. It just takes a long ass time. What do I want to be in the light though? What the hell is happening here? Maybe I can do it like this. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I have a lot more hair here for now. It doesn't make things complicated. How do I want to approach this? Am I doing this half? Yeah, well, a couple months and Oh no, I think the rendering was always planned. It's just yeah, it was planned for after Live 2D, and then Live 2D kind of threw a wrench in everything because I had to. It was a lot longer than I thought, and I wanted to try to make it happen, and it didn't happen, and then something else happened. Yeah, it's I see. Oh, it's like shapes here. Make collapse this. It's gonna be a long painting because I, for some reason, did not choose to put one color on this layer. There's like two colors on this layer. I can't easily adjust this. I probably have to paint and repaint, which I'm okay with, I think. Doesn't hurt to go through the motions, I suppose. As long as I'm okay with spending the time. Spend more time here. I guess I'm just painting on this layer then. And I need colors for this. Oh man, what color? It would just be brighter, right? Reset. Oh. 0 point. is a lot. It's okay. Nice kind of purple, huh? A little purple. Sure. My brain is very confused by all the colors. There's stripes in here. Oh man, the fucking stripes. What am I looking at? What color do I use? What am I gonna do? I have to choose, right? I have to assume whether if it's like white or blue first, and then I put in the stripes if I want to do the stripes at all. Or I can do what I perceive it to be. It's like if I zoom really far out, then there's no stripes. Then I can just use the colors I see here. It's probably what I was already doing. So I guess this is what I'm gonna do then. Oh my god. Oh, what color is that? What if I just do this first? Put it...なんでダメなの？わからん。終わった。Wait, where's my stupid thing? Oh my god. I need to pull out the shadows. Can I do this? This one, please. Oh shit. So not purple, right? More set. What is that? Too bright? Get off purple first. What now? Is it too bright? It's just too bright. Still random. Pretty sure I'm just blind at this point. I can't even see colors anywhere. It feels very overwhelming. There is so there's light from top, line from side, the shadow, there's ambient occlusion, there is the stripes, so there's technically two sets of colors. Then the light itself is yellow, which kind of screws around the blue because it's on the opposite side. So my brain is constantly like, you gotta do something. You gotta make it gray. You gotta deset the blue, right? Yes, I'm gonna have to rely on tomorrow when I come back to this. I'm gonna take my first impression and roll with it. Because right now it's, I think I'm too overloaded. I can't actually tell what's happening. Like what is this? Do I go? Which way do I go? What am I looking at? Okay. What is that? It seems like it's more blue. Seems like it's more saturated. Is this it? I don't know. Damn, bro. I might have to... Okay, what can I do with this? Can I... If I blur it enough, the lines will disappear, and I just get one set of colors. Okay, this looks a little bit easier to understand. Damn, is it really that big of a difference? Yeah, I just don't see anything here. Now I can see shapes. Scale issue, scale issue. Now I see this needs to be more yellow. God damn. Am I mixing colors? What am I doing? Okay, this definitely feels a lot more manageable now that I've blurred out the lines. Still looks like crap though. Yellow. It feels very purple. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop here for today. This time I'm doing shit. Like, I'm just not doing anything. I feel like I'm just walking around in circles. But I also feel like this is the whole point of the stream. To just do what is difficult to do. And then hopefully at some point I figure out what's happening. Yeah. This has to be the way forwards, right? Anyways, I'll do some color studies and then I'll come back and then and grind this one out. I think I'm just gonna switch it over to like a complete study. I'm just gonna forget about custom shapes and whatnot, custom lighting and all that. I would try and pull it. No, actually the lighting I might have to go with mine. Wait, no. I don't know. I have to think about it because the hair color is different. I think that might mess with the colors if I keep the existing one. No, it just means I have to tune it to this color. So I just need to make it less, make the blue light less strong, right? And then make the brown hair a little bit more yellower. Then that should bring the thing in. That should fit that new piece of the puzzle in, I think. Anyways, I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll just keep grinding at this until it feels like it's done, or I learn something new. Because I've come to realize I'm just kind of running around the actual problem up till now. I've always said that, hey, doesn't work right now. Maybe we need to do more color studies, do more black and white studies for shapes and form, and which might be the case. I mean, we definitely do need that. Like, but what I'm saying is, I feel like maybe if I do those things separately and come back, I would be somehow good at this. But I don't think that's the case. I think that would help, but there is definitely a bridge that I have to cross here. So I guess I'm crossing it. I'm just gonna keep going at this until I learn something or we get there, whichever comes first. So yeah, that's the new plan. A number 5, okay, that's fine. And if we get really burnt out, we just do a sketch or something. Then before we jump back onto this. Oh my god, it's 3 degrees tonight. Oh my god, that's cold. It's 3 degrees tonight. But anyways, thank you guys for coming. I see that there's more of us today. I don't know why, but that's good, I guess. Oh. But yes, anyways, thank you guys again. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more struggling. Wait. Yes, no, thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Let me get a Super Mario credit music. Is it this one? Which one is the one I like? Is it Galaxy that I like? Ah, yeah, it's this one. Oh my god. Anyways, thank you guys. I'm just gonna turn it off when the music's done. See you guys tomorrow.